Hey guys, hey everyone, welcome to the 5th episode of You Are Not Ordinary podcast. Thank you if you're a constant listener to my podcast. We're in this journey of growth and evolving together, and I pray that you are all impacted in the same light. I hope everyone had an amazing week, and I hope you gave yourself some grace, some kindness. You've got to give yourself enough grace and love as we all try to live life in fullness and figure out life. And yeah, you've got to love on yourself and be a little kind to yourself. And that's why on today's episode, I just want to relight someone's fire. If your hope is shattered, I want to give you back your hope by reminding you that God is at work in every season of your life. You might not see it just yet, but you've got to believe it, You have to have the faith of a mustard seed, because it's only by faith that the impossible happen. And yeah, today's episode, I just want to speak life to you. I just want to bring back light in your life, because as I said in the beginning of this podcasting in the first episode, that this is a safe space that empowers, motivates, speaks life into everyone and anyone who needs to keep their boat sailing. We talk everything life as we all own and embrace our beautiful, unique journeys, and we all seek to live our divine purposes. So I hope that today your fire may be relighted. What's the word? Yeah, I'm here to relight your fire. And sometimes we need that, sometimes our inner voices doesn't give us just that, and that's why sometimes we need to rely on maybe your friends or books or podcasts, or sometimes we just want assurance from someone. You might get that assurance from even reading your Bible. When you read your Bible, when you pray, and God reminds you of his love for you, remind you that he still cares for you, at least you feel alive again. And that's why on today's episode, I just wanted to speak life to someone. If you've been sick and in need of healing, may you remember that our God is a healer. He's going to heal you. He's going to come with his mighty hand and heal you and touch on that illness. You just have to believe and have faith. If you're in your point of life where you feel confused, you feel lost, you feel like giving up, I pray that may God give you the grace and the understanding of your season, to understand that where you are is not who you are. I pray that God may give you a brighter understanding and just reveal to you maybe why you're not in that season. And even if you might not know why you're in that season, I pray that God may give you peace as you grow through the season, grow and go through the season, And you have to remember that God is always at work in every season of our lives, because sometimes we go through seasons in our lives where we don't even understand what's happening, but you have to just let God take the wheel. Because like in the book of Isaiah, I think 4, it says that, what does it say? That those who trust in God will renew their strength, and they shall mount up with wings like eagles. They will run and not be weary. They will walk and not faint. So whatever season you're in, whatever season of your life you're in, or the time of your life, or the time you're in, you know what I mean? I hope that you trust in God, you wait on God, because he's going to renew your strength. If you're in a season where you don't even know what to do, you don't even know where to start or where to begin with, you've lost your job, you're not getting a job, you need to just wait, trust in God, not just wait and do nothing, As you apply for jobs, as you wait for responses, just keep trusting in God. You're in a season where you need change in your life. You need change of environment. You need change of friends, just the environment you're in. Just leave it all unto God and trust in God, and he's going to renew your strength. He's going to mount you up like with wings like eagles, and He's gonna meet you at your point of need. So on today's episode, I just wanted to let you know that you're in the right season of your life, and sometimes you just have to let go. Like, for example, when we're playing bowling, we let go of the bowling ball. We let go of the bowling ball and we don't know whether it's gonna hit the stuff or not. So you just have to, you don't have control over the ball, right? You just let it go. And in the same way, you need to dedicate anything and everything to God. Let him do to his power and will. And do not think that you still have control. Just let go and let God, just like the bowling ball. So whatever season, I might not be able to name it all because we're all going through something different. I pray that you just let it go. We all have, like, what do they say? Like, one thing that we all have that nobody else's have is ourselves. Like, you as a person, your voice, your mind, your story, your vision, and even your purpose and why God created you here, and just choose to dance and live as only you can. With all those problems that you're going through, dance through them, go through them, grow through them, and just don't compare your progress with that of others. We all need our own time to travel our own distance. That's why, like in a race, in a marathon race, they all start in the same line, but then everybody finishes in a different timing. The first person will finish in maybe a few seconds, the other one in an hour, the other one is whatever hours, or so same as your life. Travel at your own time, and the distance may all be the same, but then the time is different. There's also this common statement that popcorns pop at different times. Life is like a popcorn, they pop at different times. And it's true, because they may all be in the same bag, yes, they might all be corns, yes, but they all don't pop at the same time. So live your life as yours only. Whatever you're going through, it's okay, it's okay. You have to keep pushing forward, even when the path is so uncertain. Greatness awaits those who persist. You have to keep going. Don't give up. Life rewards those who keep pushing through the challenges, You have to keep pushing. You have to keep showing up. And it's okay when some days you don't feel like waking up and doing anything. It's okay when some days you just feel like you want to lay in your bed and do nothing. And if life allows you, do that, You have to take a step back, and just do nothing. Feel all you're going to feel. And the next day, choose to wake up and keep going. You have to believe in yourself. You have to believe that you're braver than you think. You're more talented than you know. You're capable of more than you can imagine. You have to be brave enough to live your life in your own terms instead of expectations and opinions of others. Don't let anyone's identity of you sabotage you in any way. You have to live your life in your own way. You have to do what makes you happy. You have to do life as it pleases to you, And I know that some people are really fighting silent battles. We all are, right? We're all going through something in our own lives that maybe someone else doesn't know about. And it's sometimes you're even crying yourself to sleep, or you're consistently stressed, but you have to keep this broad smile. You have to keep this broad smile when you're around people. They don't know what you're going through, but only you know what you're going through. And some things we go through, you can't even talk about them. And I pray that as we start the week, I declare that the light of God will shine upon that area of your life that seems to be going haywire, that seems to not make sense, that which keeps you sleepless, wondering how long is this gonna go for. It's stressing you out, giving you sleepless days and nights. I declare that your burdens will be made lighter and your path will be clearer. And whatever season you're in, it's gonna pass and you will smile again. You just have to keep believing, keep praying honestly about your situation. Stay hopeful, stay optimistic, and it's going to be all right, It doesn't matter how long it takes. You just have to keep believing. Sometimes they don't, even if your situation doesn't change the next day or the next month, if you hold on to hope, if you hold on to the faith, God is gonna give you peace in the storms. I'm sending you so much virtual hugs and thoughts, and don't go through it alone. Talk it out. And if you don't have someone to talk to God. He gives us peace. He gives us so much peace, and he is everything. He is everything. You just have to know that no season lasts forever. Like for example, farmers, they plant in the dry season, right? And sometimes they might be planting in the dry season and someone else will be looking at them and they seem stupid, planting and all that time. But they know the next season is a rainy season. So when the rain season, it finds them prepared, it finds them ready, and their plants flourish, And the season that you might be in, it might not make sense to someone else. It might not be where you want to be. It might not be anything closer to where you want or whatever you want, but it could also be preparing you for the next season. So just keep praying that God leads and directs your steps, and I pray that your life in general is not going to be an apology. It's going to be a statement. Whatever you've gone through, it's going to be a story. It's going to be a testimony. And just keep going, keep going. Whatever it is that you have going on, you have to keep telling yourself that it gets better, Pray. Talk to people, Do what you have to do or what makes you feel at ease. And today's message is just to let you know that you are not in the wrong season. You are not in the wrong timing of your life. Your life is okay as it is, and I just want to send you so much positivity in your life. I just want to send you so much light and just whatever you need to go through whatever you're going through. May God give you all that and more in abundance, And if you're in a good season and your life is good, everything is good, don't forget to always be grateful. When you move with gratitude, God will always keep increasing your cup, filling your cup, for you to be more grateful, and he's never gonna leave you by your side. So as we go through the week, I pray that may God be with you, protect you, give you calmness, give you peace, meet you at your points of needs, whatever it is that you have going on in your life. If you're sick, may you receive healing. If you're confused and lost, may you be found again. If you're unsure, whatever it is that you have going on, God is with you. He will not fail you. And I hope you go through this week feeling encouraged that seasons do pass. You're not in that season for long. Winter comes, summer comes, and sometimes you have to if you don't like winter, the season may not change, but you have to do what you have to do to survive the season, right? And we don't have control over some things, over the seasons we're in, but God is going to give you the adjustment that you need to be able to survive and to go through that season that you're in. All right? So I hope that you all have a beautiful week. I hope that you feel encouraged this season to face whatever it is that comes your way. And again, remember that God is on your side, He will not fail you. So have a lovely, beautiful, blessed week. And go into the new week feeling encouraged that whatever it is that comes your way, it's already conquered. And who's gonna conquer it? You are. And to all my Kenyan people, reject finance bill. And reject finance bill, keep safe, and may God fight our battles, all our battles, politically, emotionally, financially, all battles. They're all fought by God. And He's a conqueror, and He's gonna make us victorious and conquerors. Anyway, have a blessed week, and I hope to see you next Monday. Same time, same place. And thank you for being here, guys. Have a beautiful, blessed week. Thank you.